We'll be putting together a report that will set out for the country what evidence we have seen to date, what evidence we have seen in terms of the Russian hacking and dumping operation, what evidence we have seen in terms of the Russian social media campaign, their paid media campaign, and yes, the issue of collusion with the Trump campaign. There is significant evidence, much of it in the public domain, on the issue of collusion.
I think there's plenty of evidence of collusion or conspiracy in plain sight.
But all I can tell you is, reviewing the evidence that I have, I don't think you can conclude that at all. Far from it. And I think
but you admit
that,
it's all you have right now is a circumstantial case.
Actually, no, Chuck. I can tell you that the case is more than that.
The only thing I can say is that it would be irresponsible for us not to get to the bottom of this. We really need to find out exactly what the Russians did.
For example, in that Trump Tower meeting, there was a clear intent to collude with the Russians. There was a willingness to receive Russian help. The president himself called on the Russians to assist his campaign by hacking Hillary Clinton's emails.
Well, certainly if the Trump campaign went to a meeting with the Russians seeking to enlist or receive the help of the Russian government in getting damaging information.
Which is what the trail of evidence and emails suggests is the case.
Yes, that would be a potential form of collusion.
What we found in our investigation is that Donald Trump's campaign manager was sharing internal campaign polling data and the strategy for key battleground states with an agent of Russian intelligence.
But then most pernicious, his use of his office, his abuse of his power to attempt to get an ally to help him cheat in the next election.
So if that report is correct, this email disclosed to the Trump campaign the truth, that the Russian government had damaging information, that they wanted to help elect Donald Trump, and it put certainly the First Family on notice of all of these facts.
The way I've described it is there is circumstantial evidence, certainly, of collusion or coordination. There has been direct evidence of deception. And I think people, I hope, got the sense today during this long hearing about just why it's so important that both Congress and the FBI do a thorough investigation.